Hey, what's up, my mustaches? Welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. Now, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different that I want to start doing from now on, maybe every other day or so forth, and talking about basically the state of World of Warcraft, or my opinions on new updates and so forth and everything. Now, that said, guys, I do want to talk about how a lot of people are going on with these raids. Now, you're probably wondering what I'm talking about. Now, to be honest to you, what I'm talking about is that they actually posted some pictures recently on Twitter, which I couldn't find again for some reason. But anyways, these pictures were showing that Panda and WoD was actually the most weighted on in raids, meaning that we actually have raids that lasted way longer than any other expansion, like over a 2-year period of the 11-year game. Now, that said, just with the 2 expansions actually lasting that long with just raids is crazy. Now, looking at it from point of view, my point of view is this, okay? I started up in October, or actually it was about August of 2014, and I'm like, okay, I'm fine with it. But looking at y'all's point of view, the guys who've been there since the beginning, guys who's been there since 2005, which is the beginning, or the guys who've been there since the Burning Crusade and so forth, I understand. That is just ridiculous. I mean, honestly, if a game has to wait that long for a raid tier just to get over itself, that is crazy. I mean, like, literally, I don't know what they're thinking. I honestly don't know if it's me or if it's just I just don't think it's something that you should be doing. Okay, look, what the graphs were showing was that these last two expansions have been actually the biggest and most dreading and most dragged on expansions, meaning that there was only a few content was actually given so fast, and that's it. There was nothing else. There was like, okay, like Hellfire Cathedral was the last thing, which was a cop-out anyways, because at the end, we didn't even get to get our rights of what we did, or Gromosh didn't actually basically, he didn't get the punishment that he deserved. Now, that's it, guys. A lot of people were like, well, is Archimedon dead? Well, apparently he's not dead, and there's more legions and so forth. Like, now, a lot of people don't like story, but besides the story, the point is the raid didn't last that long. There was no more content after that. Now we've been sitting with no content for, I think, a little bit over a year, and we're actually coming up to Legion in August. Now, you could say, well, August is around the corner, and there it is, but it's not the fact that the Legion's coming. It's the fact is the game wait is so long. I mean, literally, you're paying every month. Now, if this was a free game, we had no right to actually, just complain. This is not a free game. This is a game that you pay every month. Even if you pay with tokens, you're still getting your time into the game just to make the gold, which is very, very extremely easy to make. But once you get the gold, you gotta give the gold up to get the tokens for a month. Now, that said, guys, did the tokens make up for the wait? No, it really didn't. Not for a lot of people, because a lot of people don't like going to get gold. They hate farming. They hate doing this and that thing because they don't have the time. They like to do content if there's any. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of content to do back in the vanilla and so forth if you didn't do it yet. Now, that said, guys, in Warlords of Draenor, I call it Draenor, but WoD and Panda, there wasn't that much content compared to other expansions. The content was actually limited to raids, PvP sometimes. WoD was not good at PvP, especially in Azran. No one really liked that PvP at all. It was a disaster, and people were going crazy on it. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on Warlords of Draenor or WoW. Yes, I call it Draenor. Ask any of my friends, Obest and all of them, I always call it Draenor, and everybody says it's actually a pretty good name for it. But anyways, it feels like it. Now, that said, guys, I love the game, okay? I really do love the game. I do love playing the game. I play it almost every day. But the thing is, for you people who actually are out there who've been playing this since the beginning, burnt out and so forth and everything, I understand where you're coming from. This shouldn't happen. Hopefully in Legion, when we get in Legion, we have an epic opening. We find out all the story quests for people who haven't gotten alpha, which I never got in alpha. I haven't even gotten beta, so I don't even know if beta started, to be honest with you. I was really hoping to get in, but you know what? That's fine with me. I would rather start when an expansion launches, which I'm hoping, and I hope y'all agree with me. It's not a lag fest. I mean, Warlords of Draenor was actually a lag fest beyond belief. Like, you couldn't even do anything. We're like, come on, can we play? Come on, can we play? And we couldn't play for hours on end. We had to wait because it was so laggy. Now, that said, guys, we will see an increase in subscription coming in basically in August, and the reason why I say that is because, like I said, August 30th is going to be whenever it launches, which is kind of weird for me because I actually started in August at 2014, and 2 years later now Legion. So I'm actually amped for this. I really am. I'm gearing up. I'm gonna have probably a full all my tunes. I have like at least 20 something tunes, if not more, of the level 100s. I know at least half of them are gonna have gold cap, and the gold cap is gonna raise until 2 million at least, that's what I heard. Now, that said, guys, my thoughts on it, the whole subject, is that they shouldn't wait that long for content. They could have came out with the other team who wasn't working on Legion. I mean, which supposedly they're working on the other expansion, or like there's a rumor going around that Legion is the end expansion, which I honestly don't think it is. They have not clarified that's for another subject, guys. But the whole point, they could have got the other team. They could have made another part of the expansion, like for instance, that we all thought that there was an island near the last zone where you level 100 zone, that there was an Org Island down there. We thought there was actually an Org Island that could open up and lead us to another part of, a piece of something we could do. Maybe you had to open it going to beating High Melon Mythic. Beat High Melon Mythic, you got to this Org Island. Now that would have been cool, and you got like a whole nother raid after Hellfire Cathedral, something really hard, and other stuff, That would actually surprised a lot of us, and we would have had so much more content before Legion. We would have been alright with it, but no. What they did is basically stop the Hellfire Cathedral, made us grind Apex Crystals all day. I have hundreds of thousands of those Apex Crystals and have not used one yet. Now, ever since I got the mount, there's no need for me. Now, you could buy pets, which is another thing of a gold guide I could do later on. But anyways, that's it, guys. This has been my opinion. They could have opened up a lot of stuff. Let me know in the comments below what you think they should have done to improve the content-wise. The game, I love. I will never hate the game, but I will say that they could have added more content for the people who got bored, or people who are in guilds who do everything already, and you're like, wow. Now, don't get me wrong, you can't complain if you beat all the content within a month, because, guys, sometimes they put enough content that lasts 3 months, but you rush through it so fast, you're like, oh my gosh, no more content. And I do that a lot, but I don't complain about it because I know I rushed through it. Now, that's it, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and as always, stay stashy. Alright, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something from that video. But that's it, guys. A new ending is going to come pretty soon. I know I keep changing the audio on here, but we got to get a new ending. So basically, let me know in the comments below if you can do an ending.